Welcome to a little tea time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to a little tea time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to a little tea time.
Who listening?
Welcome to a little tea time.
All right.
Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little tea time. Welcome to a little tea time.
Hey, hey, hey. All right, y'all. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna say that three more times. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Today is October the 5th, 2021. Shout out and happy birthday to my cousin Crystal Foster. If you watching this, baby girl, I love you so much. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. So if y'all get the chance to watch this show this morning, due to technical difficulties yesterday, we were not able to get my guest on, Mr. Flemings, that I was trying to bring onto the show yesterday. And Mr. Author Didymus, we're gonna try this again this morning, and we're gonna see what we can do for the people who will get a chance to watch. So we're gonna try this again. Mr. Flemings, if you are watching right now, let me know that you're watching right now, so I can see that you're watching. Mr. Arthur Didymus, if you are watching right now, send me a comment on the feed right now. Let me know that you're watching, so I can confirm real quick. Uh, so while I'm waiting on Mr. Arthur Didymus to send his confirmation that he's actually watching right now. As y'all know, tonight is my show on ONE Dynasty. I am the LGBTQ host for ONE Dynasty tonight, and my show is at 8:30 Central Standard Time here in the South, 9:30 over in New York City. And I am very excited about this show. I'm also just going to let y'all know that I'm always looking um, for talent and for people around the world for my local show, for this actual Facebook show. I'm always looking for guests who are exciting, who are fun, even just local people, man. If y'all see this show and y'all just want to appear on the Tea Time live show here on Facebook, hit me up, let me know. Also for ONE Dynasty, I'm always looking for LGBTQ artists or LGBTQ people around the world who are actually interested in doing that show for ONE Dynasty. Definitely want y'all to give me a shout. The number for ONE Dynasty tonight is 516-453-9133 and press 1 for some tea time with me, Jarek the Gifted One Thomas tonight. I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm tired because I've been thinking about the show all night. And I'm very excited about this show tonight. Um, very excited, very excited. Getting a little feedback right now. Send notification to. Is that okay? Sorry for the dead air, y'all. I know we ain't supposed to have dead air, but I'm working my hardest to get my guest on this morning. Okay. And it's not letting me do it at all. This shit sucks. Not letting me do it. Mr. Flemings. Mr. Flemings, I just got your message. I tried to do it and it's not letting me accept it. Um, okay. So I see that this is gonna be a problem again. With these technical difficulties today. Um, Mr. Fleming, we're gonna try what we did yesterday with your page. So I'm finna see what wait. There we go. There we go. We might have something. We might have something. Add. We might have Mr. Fleming coming on. Um, I just sent him the ad request. We're gonna give it a few seconds. We're gonna see what happens. All right.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna start off by saying this right here.
Come on.
Uh, my heart kind of heavy this morning.
Okay.
It's something, I thank God because you noticed the smile when I came on the camera.
Mm.
And it's just, I thank you because seeing my brother, I guess, instant message from God to let me know, man. Just, you right here. You right here with the person I got you with the guy, you know. Hold your
That's
weight,
it.
hold the weight of that heavy heart, and
That's
just
it.
know
Heavy
that
is the head that wears the crown, friend.
I also wanted to let our audience know, man. Hey, I'm the kind of guy. I don't care how big I get. You ain't gonna always see me up. You, ain't- I feel things. I'm concerned about things, and yeah, I ain't gonna always be at celebrity status. I'm a simple person. I'm a simple guy. So
That's
just
it.
for those who don't know me that well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in this morning. And I want to thank y'all in advance for engaging me and my brother's material. And I just want y'all to know, man, y'all dealing with a human being today. And I'm not what we saw yesterday. So
That's it.
as if the human nature bothers anybody, yeah, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say it for you. I'm gonna say it for you. I'm gonna say it in a different way for you though. Look, we've been getting some real shit right now. It's after 8:30 in the morning. He tired. and I'm tired. So some real shit finna go down right now. And if you ain't real, I need you to get the fuck off my shit right now. Just get off. And if you are watching, just go ahead and just get into your seat, get you a cup of coffee, fix you some tea. Shit finna get real. Um, let's just get right into it because I know you got to get you some rest, and I know you got to get ready for your day. Um, so everybody, this is one of my guests today. His Author Didymus. Um, Mr. Arthur King, brother, let's get into it. Let's talk about your book because the conversation we had yesterday on Zoom was the shit. And
Yeah,
man, I ain't been to sleep. Like I've been up and down since like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know the feeling.
Just yeah,
I
because
know
I've
the
been
feeling.
anxious to get this show.
And this probably the brightest part of this day for me.
Mm,
I just get like you said, we'll get into it. As y'all can see, that's my backdrop behind me. That's the title of my next release. Well, my present release is out right now. And me and my brother was kind enough to give me some play on his platform today. And I want to thank him in advance as well. I don't want anything to be taken for granted in my behalf, on my behalf. Uh, so about this, about my new release, guys. It's called The Street Conglomerate, and I hope the title and the content of my stories tell some people some stuff about me, and some of that stuff may be acceptable to certain groups in this society. Some of it may not be. I just ask that we all try to respect each other, and understand one thing: to understand and respect somebody does not mean agree with that person. So
mm-hmm.
do not be afraid to say I understand to a person that you are uh, engaged in heated battle with. You can if you don't understand your enemy anyway, you're pretty close to losing that battle anyway. So ain't nothing wrong with understanding. You don't agree with everything the people. You don't agree with everything from people who you do understand. It's impossible to do for a human. Unless you something other than a human, you probably can. But as for humans, I don't know many that can. So
Right.
but I don't want. I just wanted to start that out because me and my brother yesterday had this conversation. We started out about the book, but me and my brother are so deeply rooted. We nothing is just. Nothing is just that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Something started this, something gonna end this, something made this, something can break this, something, nothing is just that. So me and my brother was able to start the conversation off about the book, but we, like he said yesterday, we went into life, we went into God, and I just, I know I'm surrounded by a lot of different people who I may get on their nerves the way I talk, but everything leads them to me. So to those who I get on your nerves, I want to apologize, but I also want to be unapologetic.
That's it.
So, but my story is about seven brothers, the street conglomerate. I want to comment on what the word conglomerate means first and foremost. Actually, I'm gonna read my synopsis,
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Get into it.
and that may give a little insight. It says this story can't be explained without understanding the meaning of the word conglomerate. Now, this is according to Google. The definition of the word conglomerate is a number of different things or parts that are put or grouped together to form a whole but remaining distinct entity. In regards to this story, a better way to put that would be a conglomerate is a multi-industry company, EI, a combination of multiple businesses, entities operating in entirely different industries under one corporate group, usually involving parent company and many subsidiaries. Conglomerates are often large and multinational. Now, the two lead characters in this story name is Ice and Snake. Those are the two twins that lead the conglomerate. And it says Ice and Snake, the Bankston twins, are assisted by the other six Bankston brothers, a powerful prostitution ring, the Bloods, Crips, and Disciples, to create a street conglomerate that becomes as strong as the mafia had ever been. The street conglomerate engulfs the street, goes corporate, creates a corporate conglomerate, and rules the world on both sides of the track. I read that right there to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know many guys standing around on the block that can consider themselves that, though they are. If it's true that we all are a brand, if there's a group of brothers standing on that block, those are different brands. I just read you the meaning of what that'll do. Those are different brands standing in one atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
going for the same goal
Said.
with the same belief. But in our society grooms those who are willing to be groomed to look at that a different way.
Said.
Our society tells us those are a group of niggas. Now, I just, all the backlash, come on, I guess, but what is, I don't know if it's good, bad, right or wrong, pretty or ugly. All I know is it is. So I'm
Yeah.
going to say this right here. Um, our society grooms us to look at what we see when we pass these inner city corners as those group of niggas.
That's it.
The Nation of Islam meaning of the word nigga is something that the white man created to perform against the will of God. I'm
That's
scared
real for
to,
your ass.
I'm kind of scared to repeat that. I'm kind of scared to repeat that, but so I hope everybody listening heard it. So if we pass by there and see a group of niggas, we can't see nothing but something against us because every human person think that they as close to God as can be, as a human can be. All of us strive, and we'll even say, "Oh, I ain't perfect. God ain't through with me yet." All that's true or not, I don't know. But if you really believe that right there, then anytime you look at another human and the eyes are a mirror to the soul,
Mm.
that that's your soul as well. If you looking in that mirror, you can see stuff in you. Show me a mirror that don't show you you. So a lot of stuff that's said by our society, we make it comfortable for whatever purpose. A lot of, especially even with the slang. With so many of my young brothers that say all this fly slang because it sounds fly and draws attention.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't understand. A lot of them ain't talking to those who do. So for those who don't, it's slang ain't always what you think you saying, brother. So in this book, use circumstances that exist in street life. We got club scenes. We got up and coming rappers doing tours. We got the gang. Of course, y'all heard gang banging. We got the big time dope boys. We got the fat booty prostitute. You know, and eat and in spite in spite of all that quote unquote garbage, it's even some it's even some jewels sprinkled through there. So for those intellects that say I don't want to read about these big rims, hey bro, don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught slipping on the street conglomerate. Tell you
That's it.
now. If you can open your heart and respect each man across the board, not expecting up or down, but not expecting up or down, but respecting both. If you can do that, if you can get to that point right there, and you read the Street Conglomerate, I'm trying to tell you now. I don't, I don't know. I know you can't take my word since I wrote it. I understand. I'm gonna say it's good. So, but challenge me, and check it out. I'm good. I'm good with it both ways because I know how not to expect up or down, but respect both. So those who on the upside call me with praise or pass it along, thank you, brothers and sisters. For those who see it the other way, thank you too. Because your opposition builds character. Your opposition is building strength. So I'm all right with that right there too. I mean, the bad is all I had to teach me what was good.
That's it.
I'm cool.
Mr. Fleming, can you tell the people where you are from and how old you are and what inspired you to write this book?
Okay. I'm 52 years old. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia originally, and I moved to Gaston, Alabama, stayed there a large portion of my life, and now I live in Birmingham, Alabama. And what inspired me to, man, I get, yeah, I apologize for that. My mind still be working when I'm talking, and sometimes it work on other stuff. So what I thought about was when I thought about talking about the inspiration to this book, I thought about how I or my inspiration to write in general. I thought about what that inspiration is to me, and I thought, it's just like God just kind of veered me. He said, "Say this right here, right quick." So I like it's like I'm kind of blessed because my inspiration to write is with me today. I grew up banging, selling drugs, raised by a drug dealer. Like Pop said, raised by a drug dealer, schooled by a killer. Learned my mathematics skill from a real drug dealer. So that's not to brag, but that's also to show what about to say about this story anyway. That
Hmm.
proves me authentic for this type of writing is what that is. But my inspiration to write, man, is the woman that I'm with today. Like I said, I grew up in the street doing all kind of different stuff and being around people that was doing the stuff that I wasn't doing. So I got to see every bit of it almost. And it was just up to me to learn and then try to get some kind of understanding from what I was seeing, which sits before you today. But my inspiration to write after so much stuff I did in the streets, I went to prison. And the woman I was with when I went to prison, I wrote her a letter, like, write your woman a letter. You settling in, you do. That's what you do. You write somebody a letter. Write your mama if that's who you with or whatever. But I wrote my woman a letter. She sent me a letter back, and it was 3 or 4 pages, I think, but probably like two and a half, three of those pages talked about me developing an interest in writing books because she said I'm so detailed. She said any subject I write about, somebody gonna be able to look at it. It's not, she was basically saying the picture that I paint with words is so vivid. And I wrote some short stories, passed them around the dorm. The guys, came back positive. I writing what I know, street shit, being among street niggas. So that went well. So I was kind of skeptical. I was wondering, I'm like, I don't know, they in prison, yeah, they gonna love this, you know. But just to tell and glorify the street life, just to do that right there, it seems like it limits you to me. And just this, now I'm speaking just from my standpoint. It seems to limit you when you imagine sitting in a group of 5 guys. All y'all are criminals because you're sitting in a prison. First of
Hmm.
all. So uh Y'all talking about who had the biggest pack, who had the baddest bitches. You're talking about your whip. Uh, you might show some pictures of yourself at the club, blinging, iced out. You know, now if it's anybody within the sound of my voice, and that right there is all it is to you, man. I don't know. I don't want to say nothing bad, man, but I just couldn't stop right there. I can't hold those kind of conversations that stop right there.
That's it.
You know? So even if it's not me carrying it, somebody else might know some stuff, man, because that stuff leads somewhere, man. That stuff leads somewhere. You in prison, somebody is without a father. Somebody is without their son. But all we thinking about in there is big rims, money, bitches, violence, uh, building a reputation so that the next person can look at me as just that right there. And the first person, I'm telling y'all from experience now, a lot of this stuff I can't explain. I ain't saying that it's good. I have to keep reiterating that right there. I am not
Mm.
saying it's good, bad, right or wrong, pretty or ugly. I ain't saying neither one of those. I'm just saying it is. The first person in that crowd of guys right there that that says anything resembling positivity and contribution to a society that's standing on your neck in order to get them off your neck. Anybody say anything resembling that type of atmosphere, you finna be able to flip a coin in the air, and before it hit the ground, you'll be there alone, sitting on whatever rack, sitting in the alley, or standing at the on the block, standing wherever you at, you finna be alone before that coin hit the ground.
That's
And that
it.
is an insane thought. That's insane thought that a person don't even want to hear. Hear. You ain't handcuffing them and dragging them along. They can't even stand hearing something that'll build a community and them. I don't get how you can't even take it in and just do like this and let it go on. Do like that right there. It'll fall out the other ear. You ain't got to carry it nowhere. Just take it on in the ear. So you lean over, just everything you didn't want to hear is gonna fall out your ear. So it ain't hurting you to hear, you know. And but the thing is, like me and King was talking yesterday. He said, "Man, you got to deal with people's spirit.
That's it.
Spirit, it'll hear it. That spirit will stand there. That body will trip and fall trying to run because that spirit will be wanting to hear what that is and he'll be wanting to use it. That spirit will be drawing you back. You'll mess around and trip over your feet trying to fall, trying to get out of there because that spirit want to stay there.
That's it.
You know? So I said all that stuff. We're doing it again, bro. You tripping again. Here you go. You got us all off course here. Talking about some life mess. Man, these folks were talking about this book, Jared. Man, what you do that?
Mm-mm. I like the fact that we're here right now because the talk that we had yesterday that we're having right now again, it all just ties itself together because your book, it speaks to the heart of people like me, people who
Right.
watching this show, who gonna watch this show. It speaks to the heart of us. Like I told you yesterday, I come from that place. I'm still in that place. I'm in the ghetto. I'm in the projects. I grew up in the projects my entire life. It's people on my live who gonna watch this. They can tell you. They know my family. They know where I come from. So when me and you did the interview yesterday, I was like, man, I feel like I'm talking to somebody I've known my entire life.
I do
And
too,
we
man.
had that was our first conversation.
I do too. And I'm like, that's what I meant by that smile. That when so much stuff is on my heart right now I'm gonna have to, face.
Hmm.
And it got kind of heavy. It is still heavy, but when I saw you, man, I think I smiled before I knew I smiled, and it showed. I looked at myself on the thing and saw I was smiling. I'm like, oh, They sure don't look like I'm having a problem with that smile, but I was like, man,
Yeah,
just seeing my brother, man, it kind of soothed me so much. It's like, and it's like the thing that's crazy is you can feel that way about a guy, you know, and not have to worry about. I ain't, you notice we ain't explaining nothing to nobody.
right,
I don't care
right,
what how you hear this. So
right,
that's my brother over there, and when I saw him this morning, I can't explain it again. That's something else I can't explain. So
right.
I didn't tell you what happened.
Just I'm gonna break some shit down to you. Last night I hung out with my four brothers because I got four brothers. And my youngest brother, my baby brother, he's 17, and he we were cracking jokes, but it led to us having a real conversation. And my baby brother, he didn't know a lot of shit about me that I ended up having to explain to him in like 20 minutes.
Right.
Um, my baby brother did not know that I was raped and molested.
Really?
Uh, yeah, my baby brother is 17 years old. So this is something that my mom had never shared with him. No one shared none of this with him in my family. He did not know that I was raped or molested. He did not know that I had a broken arm. He did not know that I was in a car accident when I was 10. He did not know any of this shit. And to have that conversation with him, it humbled me more because I was like, damn, he didn't know anything about this, and I'm reliving it as I'm telling it to him.
Right.
And getting him home, and I came home. I was in a slump yesterday. Like the rest of the night, I was in a slump because I
Right.
was like, damn, I just laid some heavy shit on my baby brother. Some shit, it was some of the realest shit he ever heard about me because my baby brother, he sees that my brother, he got books out and my brother going to college and he got all of this positive shit going on, but he didn't understand behind all of this positivity, I deal with a lot of grief and I deal with a lot of pain and a lot of rage. And that
Yeah.
was probably the realest conversation, one of the realest conversations I've had with my baby brother, man, that I was letting him know, like, nah, it ain't all what you think. It ain't always been easy. It's gonna get harder. The older you get, it's gonna get harder. But I said all that to let him know, like, look, life ain't what you think it is. Life ain't always what you think it is. All you're seeing is the glitz and the glamour of it. You're just seeing the beauty of it. And until you witness the gritty shit, like the gutter ball hard ass shit, you haven't experienced life yet.
Yeah.
And he didn't say anything like the entire ride. My baby brother did not say one word. And when he got out of the car, he said, "I love you." That was it. That was all he said. And I came home and I was just I didn't cry much, but I had tears in my eyes, man, because I couldn't. It's like damn, I was more fucked up that I shared that with him, but I needed him to understand that nah, don't think because I got on some fucking shoes, some Jordans,
Right.
and you see all of this some of this shit be fake. Now I ain't gonna say my shoes be fake, but
Right.
some of this
Right.
shit do be fake and don't get caught up in an image because I'm not an image. I'm a human being first. And having to break that down to him, man, it fucked me up last night. Like it fucked me up. And it may be the reason why I probably didn't get much sleep last night too, because it's like, damn, I put that on him. Now he gonna have to go home and he gotta process that shit. And it was something that I was just like, damn, I didn't want to tell him, but I needed to tell him so he can get it.
Right.
Life ain't gonna be sugar sweet. You're gonna have some pains. You're gonna cry.
What scare me so bad about stuff like that, man, how when people look at things and see such beauty or such comfort in it, we can the thing about seeing stuff like that is if that's the part that you see, because you got to, it's mandatory by God that you face both sides at some point. That's what it means when they say into each life's rain must fall. They didn't say into each life's rain will fall, could fall, should fall, might fall. They said it must. That mean you ain't no choices in that.
Mm-mm.
You gonna see it. You gonna get bad. You gonna get rain. You know, you can either be forced to face it, or you can find your time in your life when you just look at the bad stuff
That's it.
and learn how to protect yourself from it, learn how to get through it, learn how to
That's it.
do. Don't just if you just always that's what they mean when they say you're looking at life through rose-colored glasses. All you seeing is the beauty, the cuteness, you know, it don't that ain't what it is, man.
Mm-mm.
I don't know which one of the tricks of our society that we falling for at that point, but be advised, be advised. And the way me and my brother talking in actuality, I know some of the listeners might say, "Are they gonna talk about the book?" That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what you hearing out of me right now is all I am. That's this just what
That's
I am.
it.
And
That's
ain't
it.
no way this is a change from cover to cover
Mm-mm.
if that's what I am. Because if it changed from cover to cover, then you guys are gonna be saying, "Man, I know that nigga. He ain't about that right there." When I say about that right there, I understand. I ain't talking about it from the block standpoint. I'm talking about it from any standpoint it can be taken from.
That's it.
He ain't about growth. He ain't about violence. He ain't about pimping. He ain't about banging. He ain't about God. Don't just put me in that box. And when I say I'm about it, don't put me in that box. I'm thinking that I'm just about fighting in the brother, in the sister, all kind of chaos. That ain't where I'm coming from with that.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me open. Leave me open, and chances are, the more open you leave me, the closer I'm gonna stay to you. If I mean something to you,
That's it.
you
That's
know.
it.
So if
That's
I'm
it.
if I'm the kind of guy y'all can deal with or want to deal with, this is how you do it. Just don't expect up or down from me, and I'm gonna try my best every encounter to give you up. But I'm telling you right here today that I'm a human, so it's gonna be days you're gonna look at me and I'm gonna be that's the human part. That's the part
Mm-hmm.
that you can relate to for real when you see me like this. This part you can relate to because this how you can get in by showing me concern enough to even encounter me. To see a
Yeah.
brother, see a brother you don't know that's down and say, bro, what's going on with you? Crack a joke on him. I can take jokes on me. Hey, what's up, old black ass fella? What's your name over there? You know, and if you got the right energy, no matter what you say, gonna get the right response. If you got the
That's
right
it.
energy,
That's it.
you know,
You know what I call that? You know what I call that? That's called finding the serenity in that pain. You found the beauty in that pain.
mm-hmm.
Because if you don't find the serenity, some peace in that pain, you will be walking around pissed off all the fucking time. And
Find
people would,
me, man. You right. You don't be. Hey, listeners. I mean, I know it's a lot of people that read your material, and I'm planning to be one. And I know one thing now. What this has helped me do
mhm,
when I open your cover until I close the other cover, I'm just talking to you.
that's it. People, it tripped me out because when I started these books, it was a thing of, like I told you yesterday, I was in the process of now, where I'm at now is I'm just trying to get my tuition just to pay my damn last semester of college. And when I wrote these books, I was like, man, it didn't start off as me wanting to make money. I told myself, even if I don't make any money, my dream is just that I have a published book out there and people can know, man, like Jared got a book. And I would go around the beauty shops. I would be on the city bus, going to Walmart. I would be in Wendy's. I would push my book and shop my book around to people. And at one point, I was homeless for 3 months. About 4 years ago, I was homeless, living in a homeless shelter here. And I pulled up at a gas station. I had my Impala at that time. I had pulled up at a gas station, and it was a lady in the store, man. I had never met this lady, had never seen this lady. And she recognized me. She was like, "Hey, you the guy that was in the beauty shop with the books." I looked at her, I was like, "Yeah."
Something right there.
Yeah, it fucked me up because I had this lady remembered me. I was like, man, that was like 6 months ago. But the impact that it had, she was like, I couldn't get your book that day, but I want to buy your book today. And she bought my book right there in the Circle K parking lot, man. That shit fucked me up. Like I posted that shit on my Facebook page, and I was telling people like, man, this lady bought my book in the Circle K parking lot. Didn't realize like it's real people out here who read my shit and they responding to my shit. So I was in a homeless shelter writing my second book because this lady saw me at the Circle K and she remembered who I was. I was like, man, let me write this second book.
Ain't that something that pushed you on to the next level?
Literally, like I sat up in that damn room on my laptop at night studying for school. And when I was done studying for school, I would work on my damn book. And I may not ever run into this lady again. I may not ever run into her again. But if y'all out there know her, y'all seen her picture on my Facebook page. If y'all know that lady and y'all see that lady, y'all tell that lady. And I'm gonna tell her this right now too. Thank you, ma'am, because what you did for me was you showed me that my words had a value, that who I am as a human being had a value. And that gave me more hope because there's a lot of people that do not support what I do. It's a lot of people who don't really give a fuck about what I do. But she was a stranger. She was a stranger. And when a stranger come up to you like that and they like she saw me like a radiant fucking light. And I was looking at her like, I ain't nobody. I'm just a dude who got one book out. But it was to her, it was like I was someone to her. And I took that shit in and I went back to that place, man, and I learned being even in there. The way you treat people, the way people see you, that shit will carry you a mighty long way. Even if you having a bad day, man, be good to people, be kind to people, because you don't know that person might be having a just as worst fucking day as you. But if you kind, if you good to people, you never know who paying attention to you.
Let me
Never
let me
fucking know.
let me piggyback off that a little bit, bro. And just the last little comment you made right there about even when you're having a bad day, be kind to somebody. Let me tell you how stuff can work if a person let it work like this. If a person just entertain the thought that is possible. That's all I ask from anything I say to y'all. Just entertain the thought that he might be right. Might be now, just might be. Don't get me right yet. Just might.
Mike, Mike.
Just open it up like that right there. I'll get in there if you just open that much up for me.
Yeah,
But what you said a minute ago about even when you're having a bad day, be kind to somebody. If you allow this stuff to work like this, man, this is how it'll work. You having a bad day and you see somebody, you don't know if they having a worse day than yours, but you can see they having a bad day. So you shoot them some positive energy, and then you take it upon yourself to just get in some positive energy. Chances are really, really, really high that they finna turn around and give you some positive energy, which will build your day, which shows you that you built your day by just offering that positive energy.
that's it.
You got yourself up out that funk because you allowed the energy to come from you to somebody and it came back, which got you out your funk.
That's it.
People are so afraid to offer positive energy, but they don't understand you diminishing your own positive energy by not giving positive energy.
It's what you said is true, but also if you don't know that your mindset is fucked up and you're not in a process of changing that, you can't tell if you are giving out someone positive energy if you don't know that you just as negative as you are. It starts with you first. If you wake up and you look in that mirror and you don't like who you see when you look in that mirror, that's a problem within you that you need to start fixing right away. Because if your insecurities are playing out right there in your face, when you walk out that door, you're going to carry them insecurities with you all day. I told you yesterday when we did the Zoom, the way I start my day is through meditation first. I meditate first because one thing, when we go to sleep at night, them dreams that we have, they can be good or bad. And them dreams that you wake up from can determine how your day will go. So even with dreams, when I wake up, if it's a good dream or a bad dream, I wake up right then and I start meditating then because I need to get that out of my head. After I get that energy out of my head and I done sat and had my time with God and let God know, hey, I'm present with you. Whatever that just took place last night has nothing to do with right now. Once I do that, I do my affirmations and I speak positivity over me. I speak positive thoughts about me over me to put it in my head and program who I am. So I don't have to walk around with the negative connotations of the things that people have said about me. I don't carry what people say about me. I carry what I say about me. And I lift me up every single day. There are people who don't even understand. If you lift yourself up every day, you can't walk around feeling the same way. You can't walk around being the same way because you're not gonna see yourself the same way if you look in that mirror and tell yourself about them positive things, how you feel about yourself. When you tell yourself them positive things, man, when people start telling you negative shit, that shit gonna be like a duck off of water's back. That shit ain't gonna stick.
I gotta tell you that I meditated this morning because of what you said last night, and I copied your mantras too. I just kept telling God, I'm with you right now, and I'm here because I want to be and I need to be. And I kept repeating that until I laid in the bed and just stared up at my ceiling fan at the light, and I just meditated. So it probably lasted probably 10 minutes. Then I got up and came in here on my laptop and just but for some reason I ain't feel like doing no writing. That's usually what I do early in the morning, get up and get me a chapter or two done. And for some reason I ain't feel like writing, so I just laid down and fell into another meditation. And I was gonna tell you that I like, man, bruh, still influencing me positively. That's why I said the big bruh comment yesterday. It's like you giving it to me. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I felt like I was on the receiving end. To me,
Mm,
that's how come I kept asking questions. Cause when you get to a water fountain and you get two or two swallows out of there, it's some more water in there. You gonna hit it again. So that's why I was asking the questions. You had already showed me, by following your post, I understand you got something. Because like you said, what's in you, we are all we do is just what we are. That's just what I'm gonna
that's
do.
it.
Stuff you do and the things you say, the comment. I'm talking about all the way. I can feel energy coming off comment. I don't. A lot of the overall subject I probably don't know, but what the comments that you make, the way you present stuff, I did gravitate towards that kind of stuff. And even if I don't know if I'm a part of it. I don't know if I don't even know if I believe the same thing, but something I'm interested in it. I'm interested in that energy. It's just something got my spirit interested in that energy.
But it's for me, it's a thing of wow, damn, that's deep, man. Shit. With me, because I've been through a lot of shit. Like I told you, I've had people that told my family we weren't gonna be shit because of just who we are. I dated guys in the past who told me, Jerry, you ain't gonna be shit. You not gonna have shit. You not gonna do this. You not gonna do that. My family was considered the black sheeps. My family was considered the black sheeps, and then me being the person that I branched off and did shit different from my brothers, I became a black sheep because I did shit different from my brothers. And so I had to look at myself. Really, I had to really look at myself going through relationships with people and in friendships with people. I had to step away from all that. And I told you this shit yesterday. I stepped away from these relationships and I stepped away from these friendships and I needed to figure out who Jarek was. Not the names that people called me, because people labeled me as something else. People didn't call me by my name. People called me other shit. And it was a comfort thing for them. But I had to understand that was a comfort thing for them. Who are you outside of what these people say you are? Who are you? And stepping away from that, just not having all of these distractions, not having all of these voices all around me all the time. Really sitting down and dealing with God, dealing with myself, learning about me, learning what makes me so fucking mad, learning what makes me happy, learning what will piss me off, learning my triggers, and going to therapy and with dealing with my issues from my past, dealing with the fact that I was raped, dealing with me being abused, dealing with me being in a car accident, dealing with me losing my father at 23. Shit like that. I dealt with my issues. I dealt with my pain and realizing that, yeah, there's still just a little rage in there because the rage ain't going nowhere. But in that, like I said, in going through those processes of learning and dealing with me, I found the serenity in all of that. I found the beauty in all of the pain. And I didn't let all of what people were saying about me started defining me immediately. Over these last 4 years, I started rethinking who I was. I started retraining my brain to the fact of, it's like, okay, I got to get all of this shit out that people done said about me. I got to get this shit out of my head. And I got to start drilling in who I am. And I got to be able to know who I am. And the more that you, like I said, when you do them affirmations, the more that you speak positive things over your life, the more that you continue to put positive energy into you first, when you go out around people, your energy is going to attract good people and bad people. But like I said, it's a spiritual thing where you got to fight in the spirit, on a physical and spiritual level. You got to fight on a spiritual level at all times because it's going to be a battle going on that you're not going to understand. So it became very important to me that I did that for me, because I'm now seeing the manifestation of just me being in this space where I know it's not me leading me, but I know that it's God leading me. And I don't have one regret about me walking away from the relationships that I did. I don't have one regret about walking away from friendships that I did. Yeah, I had to go back and ask these people to forgive me, but in that I was still able to, even when I walked away, I was able to still say, I'm still Jared. I'm still the person now that they see. I'm not the person that they knew. I'm a brand new person. And it's not that I'm a brand new person, not like I'm just brand new. Like, no, I'm a different person in my thinking. I'm a different person in how I live. I'm a different person in how I am. I have a different respect for me because I went and figured me out without all of these the naysayers and the negativity, and life can throw so much shit at you that you got to be able to face it and head on and be able to take them punches when they come. But if you have a powerful positive spirit about yourself, when that negative shit come, that shit ain't gonna be able to stick. It's gonna be like water off a duck. It just gotta roll off your back.
Yeah. And I totally agree with you, brother. And I just, you know, while you was talking, I was thinking, and I started to just say, uh, man, I don't know, we preaching or not? Are we preaching?
Now we just having a conversation. It's just flowing.
Okay, cause Cause I know I can get long winded because I'm passionate about the way I'm feeling. Whether I like I say again, I don't even know if I'm right or wrong, but I can't get away from this energy like this. If I
Hmm.
wanted to, I really don't want to. So if I wanted to, I don't think I could. But
That's why that conversation went as long as it did yesterday. Because we are like, I thought this show was gonna be 30 minutes, and here we are. It's an hour now.
yeah, and
But
and to be honest, I think I don't mean to insinuate that we can take up all
mm-mm,
your day, but I might end up not
mm-mm.
to work today because I work at a car wash and we got thunderstorms up until Thursday. Just came up last night, so I don't know. I
You see, but you see how God works.
get anything got to wait. Everything got to wait.
Anything He would take what was supposed to be the fucked up part of your day. He's like, no, you ain't going to work today.
You gonna get this right here. You gonna get this
I'm gonna
today.
do something different for you because I understand what you need today.
Yeah.
You
And
need
when
a
you
break. I'm
when
gonna
you
give
get
you the break that you need today.
and when you get up from this table, you're gonna be so full you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere today.
That's it. You're gonna have to sit and bask in this glory that I'm giving you right now. So
Yeah,
sit and bask in it.
you right. You totally right. But what I'd like to do, bro, is explains why I say we are what we are, and people can see it in our material. And I like to just take something. I'm gonna open this book to something. I don't know what.
Come on, come on, come on. Give
You
me
ain't,
something.
you ain't no
Give me
ain't no
something.
bookmarkers in there, so I ain't got no page picked out.
Come on. Give me an exclusive for the people at home.
And what I'm gonna do is prove that what's in this book. Now I'm gonna also say I didn't do all this stuff. Like I said, I just know the people that did,
That's it.
and I know them personally, so I can call them and say, "Hey, man, that time when you was telling me about that, and that, what happened? What was this? I can call them on the phone and say these people. So the stuff I say in here is pretty close to first hand. It's either my first hand or the people who telling me about it ain't gonna tell me no juicy shit because they know how I am. They know I ain't
Mm.
just juice. So they gonna tell me the good or the bad or however it went. They ain't gonna beat themselves up. They gonna say, man, he beat the shit out of me. They ain't scared to say that. They gonna beat the shit out of so many as you'll see in here. So
Yes, sir.
these the kind of people that I'm speaking from and for. Okay. So whatever y'all hear here, I'm gonna explain how it relates to this conversation.
All right, people. We're getting an exclusive right now.
This is page 90 of the Street Conglomerate. These two of the brothers are out. They at one of their house. They in the office in this house, and they street guys. They two of the top capos in this conglomerate, for the brother. And they sitting around, they smoking, they talking shit. These guys got mad cake, so they can talk about a whole bunch of different shit they do. Okay, so here we go. 3 nights later, Largo and Shorty are chilling in Largo's home office. I apologize for that, y'all. That's my house phone. 3 nights later, Largo and Shorty are chilling in Largo's home office when they get a call from Rollo telling them that there was another attempt on the Crip Stockbridge trap house. That's Stockbridge, Georgia. The OG and the pimp, which is Largo and Shorty, of these 8 brothers, they got different characteristics, different street characteristics. Largo's characteristic is the OG. Even though Largo is not the oldest brother, Largo's characteristic is the OG because Largo, whenever he encounters strangers in the street, like young boys or little guys, cause Largo, he the type that we might be all standing around somewhere. Log, he'll wander off, and just talk to the people. If it ain't our neighborhood, he go fuck with the people, while we might be standing all grouped up. So Log, that's why we call him OG, because all those people he wander off and talk to, he giving them some kind of insight on street life, and he teaching them about the rules thereof and how to respect the rules. Like say for instance, one day Log was talking to this little dude. Little dude probably was 11, 12 years old. His mom was a dope girl, right? So she ain't got him under the strictest guidelines. He 11 years old. Might he you might find him somewhere still in a car. 11 years old, can't see over the steering wheel. These this type of child she raised.
Yeah.
And Law was just talking to the little dude. Little dude was cussing and everything. His mama hollering at him and he cussing her out. I said, let me tell you something, bro. You think that's where you get that gangster from like that? You think that's something that somebody gonna look at you and say, man, that's cool about? The little dude said, man, fuck that, man. I know you're an OG, but now, I ain't studying that shit. I got me. He said, man, I'm tell you something, man. You guaranteed a prison term. And don't worry about nobody putting their hands on you physical because all that's bullshit. If you a man when you go in there, ain't nobody looking to touch you, man. But I said that I strayed a little bit right there. But either way it goes, Largo told the little dude some shit that well he was confused on. He thought all that shit he was doing was gangster. And wasn't nobody telling that little dude. The block was crowded this day, understand me. And Log was the only one that approached that little dude and was like, man, you tripping. That ain't cool. You think because we out here, we looking at you saying you a little gangster or something, man. Ain't nobody thinking that's cool out here like that, little bro. You know? And Lord was firm, but he was fair with the little dude, man. He gave the little dude some man stuff. And this was so far back that now, I don't live in the same area as him, but when I go home, I can see him, and I've encountered him a couple of times, and I, this over a period of over, I know Largo, he passed in '09, '10, something like that, and from that day to this day, when I see that little dude, he can repeat what Log told him word for word. So this is how I'm telling our readers and audience that this can relate to life, man. Cause that can be looked at as, oh, that's gangster little kid, little gangster
Hmm.
dude hailing himself out here in these streets. But man, look at anybody understanding the damage he gonna cause on the way up to being man. The damage. Look at what he think about his mama. I don't know who all love or whatever they feel for their mama. But however they feel about their mama, I bet you they don't know nobody who they feel more of that for. If they hate their mama, I bet you they can't think of nobody they hate more. And if they love their mama, they can't think of nobody they love more. But
That's
this is
it.
what this guy. So if this guy is responding to his mom the way he was, somebody else mama, a whole bunch of other people mama from 11 to 21, he gonna encounter a whole bunch of people mama, you know. So I'm reading this to show y'all how this comes straight from me or my life or lessons in life, and they can apply to anybody's life. Cause every lifestyle got children in it. Every
That's
lifestyle
it.
got a mama in it. You
That's it.
you think because you ain't no street guy, you ain't got no mama? You still got a mama. Just cause you ain't in no gang, you still got a mama.
That's it.
So some things you got to learn how to apply to every aspect of life.
Of your life. That's right.
So I'm gonna continue with this right here. The OG and the pimp. Now the pimp is Shorty. We call Shorty the pimp because growing up, Shorty, he's always been a magnet for a group of women. Shorty can be. It don't take nothing to encounter Shorty anywhere with uh, no less than three women around him who all their attention is on him. And Shorty ain't always been no big money dude. Shorty came up like the dude that I just described you. Shorty had to be straightened out a lot. You know, and he like our little brother. So he's not the youngest either, but he's like he carries himself like all of us always on checking, So I said, that's why I said that. So
Hmm.
OG and the pimp drank glasses of Jack Daniels, smoked blunts to skunk shot while vibing to some Black Life Opera Live. Black Life is an actual rapper. He's from Gaston, Alabama, and he one of my partners. And I just wanted to show him some love right here. And hopefully the people across this country, hopefully even the people across the world that read these stories might, have an inquiry about it. Black Lives, he a good artist. He's a like I said, he's a young rapper, but he's really really country, you know, and he raps some of the same stuff that I write, cause that's the way he see life as well. But
Right.
they talked about the 5,000 kilos they had just received and how fast things were moving. Largo told Shorty about Julio and the disciples moving 250 of them the first day they received their first 500. Shorty was impressed with the disciples' hustle and commended them on it. So you think Ice gonna end up going corporate? Largo mentioned. Now this Largo and Shorty conversating about their oldest brother Ice. Ice Ice actually, the thing about Ice is this. Ice has always gave out positive energy to people he didn't even know growing up. So growing up, Ice was like he was like a gifted type of kingpin type of dude. It seemed like everything he did went right. No matter who he got in the beast with, he came out on top of the beast. And it was like he was the type of dude that he loved people who were, I think, like logical or serious, no matter what their circumstances was, whether that's how come he joined forces with a prostitute, because these are the women that our society deems as less worthy of basic human respect. We don't understand, we don't know what put them in the position to do that kind of stuff. And if you raised by a certain person, you're gonna be a certain person. You're gonna have it. It's just that. That's how you led. So I said that to say to describe Ice and the stuff that they finna be his two brothers are saying about him. So yeah, Largo had short. So you think Ice going now the way I gotta interrupt that again. The way Ice ends up in his position is in high school, this is the kind of positive energy he gave out. In high school, there was a white guy who used to get bullied all the time. And Ice used to stand up for him. The white guy goes on to become the owner of Georgia's most prolific stockbrokerage firm. Now, if y'all pay attention, I mentioned stockbrokers. I mentioned a whole bunch of different uh, entities as far as the corporate world goes,
Hmm.
but uh, I often mention stockbrokers because that's the part of corporate life that garners my interest the hardest.
Yeah.
So Ice used to take up for the white guy. The white guy goes on to own the most powerful stockbroker's firm in Georgia. Ice is on his way one day to see his attorney. He walking past the law firm. The dude done had a bad he had a bad meeting this morning with his investors, and his investors didn't like the direction he was moving in for the company, so they backing out. His major shareholders are backing out. So now his company is falling because he ain't got that financial support. Mind you, you just heard me read about Largo and Short and Ice little brothers. They is about to transact drug deals consisting of 500 keys. So that tell you what kind of street money this family is working with, right? Okay. Now this ain't cocaine. This 500 keys of heroin. Everybody that know anything about that know heroin is way more expensive than cocaine. Okay, so you think Ice gonna end up going corporate? Largo mentioned. I don't know, bro. But if he did go corporate, he gonna take over the game. Predicted Shorty. I'm already here. He been getting a lot of pressure from Keandra. You know that, right? Keandra is a corporate attorney. Now, Keandra, she's a criminal attorney, but she
Hmm.
works for a corporate attorney. which turns out to be the white guy that Ice used to take
Okay.
up for in high school. Now,
Okay.
Ice being a drug dealer, of course, he's dealing with a criminal attorney. Now,
Right. That makes sense.
she's been telling Ice, look, man, you gotta do something with this money. I can help you. I can get in. I can talk to my boss, man, and we can get with these corporate guys, man, and we can slide your money in something. Now, Ice don't know his gift. Ice don't know his gift yet. He just doing what brothers do. The more product I sell, the more I can buy, and that's just it. I just buy and sell it and keep coming up until I figure something out.
I'm gonna keep flipping. I'm gonna keep flipping. I'm
Right,
gonna keep flipping.
right. So now Ice, he know that he can do. He know money ain't nothing. And then you talking about a guy who the Bloods, Crips, and the disciples work for, are willing to pool their resources, and they willing to get along with the only people that can fade them face to face. Bloods is the only ones that can fade a Crip.
God,
Crips
yeah,
the
that's so
only ones
powerful.
that can fade disciples. These people join forces with the only force that could probably get them their demise. And they did it on behalf of this guy here. So now he been getting a lot of pressure from Keandra. You know that, right? Yeah, Keandra and Aiden. Aiden is the white guy. Keandra, yeah, he been getting pressure from Keandra and Aiden. Aiden been giving him all kind of game for free. Largo proceeded. If he does go corporate, do you think Diamond going with him? Diamond is the head of the prostitution ring. Diamond, uh, she's also considered by the streets of Georgia as the most powerful prostitute that Georgia has ever seen. Now, she and Ice had been friends from childhood, but they paths led them away from each other, a drug dealer and a prostitute. Everybody in the streets already feel like ain't nobody finna make no prostitute they woman. Ain't nobody finna make strippers they
Hmm.
woman. That's the
Can't make no
narrative.
home to no housewife. That's what we hear all the
Yeah.
time.
So now here we go. Let's see. If he does go, do you think Diamond going with him? Pimp, you know Diamond riding till the wheels fall off when it comes to Ice. Like all the Bankston brothers, Largo and Shorty knew I would live whatever life Ice chose to live. This Diamond talking. Like all Bankston brothers, Largo and Shorty knew I would live whatever life Ice chose to live. Now, this back to Largo and Shorty. Man, you know that was some bullshit with those Crips getting knocked off at that Geneva sports bar, right? Largo protested. Hell yeah. And Rollo heated about that shit too. You hear me? Shorty. Uh, do you blame him? Largo related? Hell no. If it was me, these streets would be bleeding right about now. You heard me? Shorty replied. No doubt. But you know ain't no move gonna be made without ISIS sanction. Yeah, I gotta give it up to Rollo for holding down till ICE give him the green light. Now Rollo is the head of the Crip. Now Rollo got three Crips that just got murdered in the parking lot of a restaurant by the enemy, the other cartel. And just for ICE, now you know this don't exist right here. Just
Mm.
because ICE won't sanction it, Rollo don't take revenge. Now you know the gangs don't do that. The gangs don't do that. These guys, what can these guys feel for ICE? What could they possibly feel to sacrifice their whole belief for ICE like that? You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? So now he said, I got to give it up to Rollo for holding it down till ICE give him the green light. Well, you know that shit ain't gonna go unchecked, Largo responded. Yeah, and you know I totally respect ICE's call for this family, but Bullet pushing. Bullet is the head of the other cartel. Bullet pushing pretty hard, you know, Shorty stated. Yeah, I know, but we gotta ride it. We gotta ride it the way Big Bro called it, and I intend to do just that. But what about when T-Man? T-Man is one of the brothers, one of ISIS brothers. He was hanging out with some Bloods and they got attacked. So what about when T-Man was hanging out with Magneto, which is the head of the Bloods, at that trap house across town when those niggas from Albany rolled down on him? I mean, T could have got burnt if them niggas had enough balls or skill. Of course, little bro, but he wasn't. And you know Ice is a result motivated person. And you do remember the results of that attack, right? Largo stressed to his younger brother. Yeah, I know. But that big narcotic agent Nikita going eventually have to be dealt with for real, pal. So that agent Nikita, of course, is a narcotics officer that's been at them for so long. But that was page 90 and page 91. I'm gonna relate that to our not just my life, but yours and any reader that's open enough to let it relate. And mind you, again, to understand is not to agree. We ain't, well, for all you Christians or whatever other kind of people out there who don't feel this type of thing, you're not agreeing. But the Bible itself says, in all thy getting, get thine understanding. So that's not me telling you to try to understand it.
Mm.
So if y'all look walking a different walk of life and y'all think that I'm intruding, hey, go and check your Bible out, see what that say about it. Or check your whatever book you read, check it out and see what it say about it. But you just heard a scene where Ice's two of Ice brothers, Ice's his family goes under the elite family, and the other family goes under Bullet is the head, but the other family is I can't remember. I think it's bosses or something like that. Either way, go to story, I'll tell you. But these are the two top street cartels in the state of Georgia. There's three more. The story goes your families, but these two are the top. And as you can see, Ice is actually on his way to another level in this thing. Ice got some people waiting to bless him. And it's all because of the type of person he is, but he's in this environment. This guy come from the street. This guy had to go through gang life. I don't know what gang he committed to, but all three of them seem to know him. So this ain't no guy that popped up from Colorado saying he hood. These people know this dude. So you can't, when he come back to the hood in Atlanta, ain't nothing he can tell nobody that they got to wonder about.
That's respect.
Right. So these guys, this is also what he did. When he did go corporate, he had Keandra, the criminal attorney, to get driver's license, pistol permits, and per, uh, permits to use and carry a weapon for all the gangbangers under his umbrella now. Tell me what's going on, man. Go with that. Go with that now.
Get the fuck out of here, man. I need this book. I need this book.
So I want the people to tell me that this is not your life. Y'all don't need driver's license where y'all live? But the motherfucker that y'all looking for down the street riding these big rims, he ain't studying driver's license in your neighborhood, I bet you. But I bet you he know they exist. Now imagine
I
if
need this
that
book.
big dude in the hood had something that drove him or that motivated him to share the loopholes in society with these guys standing in front of your mom and pop store.
Boom.
Now, what if they knew what to do? But every time one of us succeed, I can't go back to the. I ain't saying you got to go back to the hood. However, you can figure it out. You might encounter one wherever you at. Some of these guys got enough. Some of these guys out here on these blocks sell enough dope, man, to go to the BET Awards. They can reach you. You gonna encounter these kinds of people somewhere. So don't think cause you all the way up there, quote unquote, that I
You
can't
can't be touched.
I can't go to the hood. You ain't gotta go to the hood. These people live on Earth.
They come where you are.
So, I just want my brothers and bangers and the G's and the
Ooh.
OGs to understand, man. Y'all read this shit, man. It's gonna show you a responsibility that you got, bro. you can live up to it or not. All that old tough shit, talking about you a kid, that's all. Hey man, okay, that's all. Okay, I'll take that.
Look,
But
how can I get a copy of this book? And the people watching the show, how can we get a copy of this book? Because I got to give me a copy of this book.
it's on Amazon, and I have a shipment of my own. People can reach me by my email is Calvin F125 at gmail.com. You can send me an email, and of course on Facebook, my Author Didymus page. I'm having problems with it, but we on Calvin Fleming page right now, so you can see me on Calvin Fleming, and uh, I I guess since I ain't did many interviews, I ain't really that good at that kind of stuff. I guess yet.
Hmm.
Y'all can reach me at those contacts, and I'm on Instagram as well. And anywhere my brother at, that's where I'm gonna be. So however y'all can get to him, you'll get to me as well.
And I know that when we were setting up for you to do the actual show, you sent a flyer of an event that you had coming up. Let the
Right.
people know about the event that you had going on.
Thank you, bro. I'll be at the Boutwell Auditorium in Birmingham, Alabama on October the 15th. It's an art and book festival. I also, brother, if it's not uh, an imposition, I'd like to give my wife a shout out. My wife is a blues singer, and she's gonna be performing at the Boutwell at this event. So this will be the first event that me and her did together. So I'd like to share that with everybody. You know, y'all want to come out and see a good performance, especially those that can understand the age thing. If y'all ain't, so I ain't locking no ages out, but I'm saying if you want to be 14, 15, and you can relate to the 40 and 50, come through. But if y'all on some, all I want to do is this 21, 25-year old thing, I can live with y'all. I'm all right with y'all, but y'all ain't gonna enjoy this. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
gonna enjoy it. So this is that type of issue, and I'll be willing to talk and I'm looking for some friends to come through. So if y'all, I ain't scared for y'all to tell me, man, okay, I gotta go. Cause if you come over there dealing with me, bro, you finna get some talking crack. We finna do some talking. Cause that's what I talk.
Oh
Yeah, you
man.
come through and y'all buy the book and go ahead on. Otherwise, you're finna get into somebody's conversation. Cause I'm finna put you in one.
Look, I'm purchasing me a copy of this book. I'm interested in this book because I can see how this lines up with my life.
I heard that, bro.
And
I
we
tell
gonna
you what
talk more
we can
about.
do. I tell you what we'll do. Why don't we switch? I'll send you one of mine. You send me one of yours. I don't care which one of yours you send. First, the closest one to you, just grab it and drop it in.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you the very first book. I'm gonna send you the first book in the Coming Full Circle series because the first book in the Coming Full Circle series it lays out the platform of where I'm writing now with Coming Full Circle 3, going somewhere or nowhere.
Okay.
Um, man, I'm I don't even know what to say. This is
I,
one of my greatest shows.
I just hope, man, we can stay together. That's all I hope, man. Just when you don't throw your other guests out and everything. But if a hole appear anywhere, if a hole appear anywhere, snatch me up in it.
Look, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. When I get your book, we doing this again.
Hey, I don't know
When
what to
I get
say.
your book in the mail, we doing this again. We're gonna do this again because I enjoy the fact that we went into this space where people who are watching and people who are gonna get to watch this, they're gonna see something real that they all can relate to. And not only that, it's important. Like I said yesterday, it's important that us as black people and brown people and white people, we have to be able to see positive images of ourselves, especially as black people. We
Right.
gotta see positive images of ourselves. Yeah, we on some real shit right now, but people are seeing a positive situation going on, and
And
they're
I want
beginning to.
people,
It's turning. The wheels are turning.
right. And I want people to understand, like you saying, now I'm showing my effort here is to show like I hear a lot of people say that about Hollywood where they putting blacks in good roles and powerful roles. I'm just saying that what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do that with not just celebrity. I want this nigga down here on the block to see that he see himself in a positive way.
That's
You
it.
know, I will hey, let you leave your pants down if you want to. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care. I don't care.
Be
I just
you.
want
Be you,
let
but
you
be positive.
be positive. And if you are positive enough, it's gonna do something about your pants on it anyway. It's gonna do something about
That's it.
you're gonna get to a level if you allow yourself to elevate. You're gonna get to a level where ain't nobody gotta
That's
tell
it.
you. I ain't gotta handle you. You're gonna get to
You
if you
already
with
know.
it. If you with it, you gonna oh shit, man. Here come Miss Jones, man. Let me get it together. You know? So
Look, I'm finna once we get off, I'm finna call you, and we gonna get all of the details squared away. Cause I'm finna get your book in the mail most
okay,
likely that day.
okay, I'm finna
And
we'll do that. Let's do it however we do. I'm just
man, my mind is blown right now. This is probably one of the best shows I've done on a Facebook Live because people are are not ready for what is about to take place when they watch this show. I got viewers watching right now. I got to send a shout out to my Aunt Joyce and my Aunt Phyllis for watching. Thank y'all so much for watching today. I would love for y'all to share it and comment and let me know how y'all feel. Send some love to my king brother that's with me today. Um, we got to wrap this up because we can
okay,
go on and on.
but let me just say to aunties, hey, we ain't just teaching, we looking to learn as well. You know,
That's
so
it.
I'll give us a shout out, straighten us out. It takes that. And my wife is Cherry Book. She's from Birmingham, Alabama. She's a blues singer in Birmingham, Alabama. She's on YouTube. So when y'all get a chance, check out some of her music. And y'all are, you know, she got videos on there. And y'all check out her performance and get down and give her something on it. Let her know what can be helped and what y'all love.
That's it. That's it. That's
Thank
what
you.
it's about. That's what
Thank
it's
you.
about. Thank you for doing the show today. I really appreciate you doing the show today, man. It means a lot to me. That's why yesterday I was upset that we weren't able to do it yesterday, but today we made it happen, and that's why we went over today.
Right. Yeah.
I appreciate you so much, King Brother, for coming through. Um, and I'm about to get ready to hit you up. So thank you for doing the show. For everyone at home watching today, thank y'all so much for watching. This is Jarek, aka the Gifted One, aka Jarius D, your favorite published author. I love you guys as always, and remember, be great on purpose, not on accident. The future is now. Until next time, this is Jarek with a little tea time. Y'all be blessed.
Peace, y'all.
Welcome to a little tea time. This shit was great. Oh yeah. Welcome to a little tea time.
Who listen?
Welcome to a little tea time.
All right. Hey, Mom. You're watching. I love you.
Welcome to a little, welcome to a little, welcome to a little tea time. Welcome to a little tea time.